In today's video, I'm walking the streets of San Salvador, showing you this town. Hello, I'm Phil Ernest, and this is my 66th country, San Salvador, El Salvador.
Never lost rumor with Phil Ernest.
This is a look inside of a real bus in San Salvador. It's a hop on, hop off, their little form of transportation. It only costs 31 cents to go around the whole city. This is what it looks like. So, very affordable. Center, this is hangout day. It is a Saturday in San Salvador. People come to hang out in this park and just socialize and get caught up with each other on things that they did during the week. This is Independence Park in the center of San Salvador, and you see this great big statue here, and right over here is Church of the Rosary. This is the most unique church that you'll probably see around these parts. This is the Church of the Rosary. They have the entrance around the corner over here, and let me go show you that church right now. Here's the hours of the church. It's a little bit different. They close up for 2 hours during the day. So if you're going to visit it, you want to make sure that you do choose your times right when you plan on coming. So this is what it looks like when you walk up. Very unique. The rules here stated in the front gives you a whole history lesson right here when you first walk in. Tells you all about this church. Let me take you on through it right now and show you a little bit more of this amazing church. One of the things I want to show you about this church that makes it most unique than any other church I've ever been in are these high stained glass windows that they have in them. How you can see the windows, how they're bigger here and keep getting continuously smaller as they reach the top of the ceiling. And then on the other side of the church, they're smaller and continuously keep getting bigger. It's now 9:30 in the morning. The sun is shining brighter on this side. That's why you see a great more deal of light coming in. Here's a church. Here's a view of the back. This is an interesting church, not only because of its obvious stained glass windows, but because how shallow it is when you enter to the front. It's unlike any other church I've been in. This doesn't have a big, huge organ in the back. Instead, it has these little stained glass windows letting in light. On top, there's no stained glass windows at all. And a big block, cinder block front around on the front of it. Okay, right now what I'm going to show you is the 12 stations of the cross. Of Jesus carrying his cross through the town when he fell 3 times and continuously falls. Simon helps Jesus carry his cross. We have Jesus falling a 2nd time here. And then the 3rd fall right here. And then he's stripped of the garments. And then he's nailed to the cross right here. That's what this is showing. They're nailing him in, look. And then Jesus dies on the cross right here. Jesus is taken down from the cross and then laid to rest in this tomb. Jesus has risen, and this is showing him rising on Easter Sunday right there, which look at that. Really nice. This is some neat colonial architecture right here. Look at those arches. Something that I just saw similar on my trip in Antigua. And continuing on from that arches that I just showed you, right over here. Look at some more colonial arches that all surround this park area. San Salvador is really working on restoring pretty much the whole city. Look at this. These guys hard at work here on this church restoring it. You'll see fixing men working construction around this area, trying to improve it for tourism. Okay, so this is a must-see if you're going to come to San Salvador. This square right here has so much history in it. This is the National Palace right here. There's a big, beautiful church with a dome. I'm going to go inside that, hear good things about it. And then over here is a statue of Bernardo Barrios. And then you swing on over here to a nice, big, beautiful building in the background. I got to find out what this is all about as well. This is the Metropolitan Cathedral of San Salvador. Look up there. You can see it's painted a little bit on the dome. And then look at the ceiling area here. Kind of unique in its own right. And one of the things I noticed, look, no stained glass windows, kind of looking up into the dome. End of it. And then look, there's the back, there's the balcony. Another huge statue here, near the center of town. They sure like their big monuments and statues around here. There's a national building back here. Okay, so right over here is that church that I was just in. Behind me is the National Theater, and then over as you pan the camera further this way is some old style colonial type of buildings. Really neat stuff that they got here going on in the center of San Salvador. This is really neat. I like what they did here. See this front part? This is just stores, but they made it blend in with the same color as the church in the background. So it makes it look like it's all one building, but it's not. This is one of the neat things I like about this. They have these big murals here, and also right next to it they have these plants hanging from the top here. I've never seen anything like that in any of the big cities or anywhere I've been in. Nice arrangements, and then it matches nicely with the old architecture buildings right there. And then another mural here. Really nice walking town. I get more and more impressed with this town as I continue to see more and more of it. This is a view of the big dome church from the outside, looking up at it on the side. Another shot of the outside of the church here, facing towards the park right here. And this is just more proof of how they're working hard to improve San Salvador. Look at this, laying down new road. Hard at work right here, improving this area for future tourism. And this is the National Palace right here, the Museum Palace. Look at that. Nice. Big flag blowing there high atop. And the area around here. Looks like they're setting up for something, possibly entertainment later on. Right in front of the National Palace, you have this great big El Salvador sign, colorful, for tourists to come and take pictures with. There's the capital city official sign since 1834. Right here overlooking this park. And here's a big statue right here. And look at that. Looks like that soldier right there is holding that bird in the hand. Look at that. Perfect bird staying right there. Right there, the man holding out it. Kind of a neat photo. Okay, I found out what this big building is. It is the library, and it's kind of interesting because look at on the top here, they have a Chinese flag along with the El Salvadorian flag. So that's kind of interesting. Right here in the center of town. Women walking with traditional attire gear on. And then look at this. One kid feeding all these birds and they're going nuts right here in this center. Look at that. And even more construction taking place here in the city. So they really are working hard in improving this place. Look at this. All new sidewalks going in. Okay, so now that I've done pretty much a little general walk around the center of town, now I'm going to go take a look at these markets that they have here. Here they have some good deals. Now keep in mind they do take the American dollar, which makes it a lot easier when you're traveling. You don't have to worry about going and exchanging money and get ripped off with the rates. So let's go take a look at what they got here in these market areas. Look at here, right in the middle of town, they got a little barber shop here. $2.50 for a normal haircut, right there. Very good, can't beat that price anywhere. And another barber shop right there. Next up, I'm gonna walk over to this church here and hopefully try to get inside and show it to you.
Así es, mira, dice ahora buenas promociones, saludos a los que nos miran desde el más allá, a otros países nos están viendo. ¿A dónde vamos? ¿Para Japón o para China?
All right, let's go take a look inside this church here. This is the market section here where they're selling all kinds of food. Look, they got the scales all going, sugar, flour, all kinds of stuff right here. But for now, let me go inside this church and check it out. There it is. So I'm going inside. Let's take a look at what this church looks like. Wow, look at this. Nice big columns. Kind of looks like a mini Notre Dame church that you'd see in Paris. It really does, with the big columns outside and then even inside. Really nice. Now this is what I usually am used to seeing in the traditional Catholic church. Look at right here. And then the back. Look at that. Really pretty. And the dome high atop. And this is what it looks like leaving the church. So, really neat style of church here in San Salvador. Baroquean style of church. Hard-working people of El Salvador, look at that. Carrying a great big load of boxes, and then the lady coming this way, all kinds of stuff happening. No boring spot here in San Salvador. Everybody's busy doing something, hustling, selling food, delivering things. It's all happening. There's their big national food, pupusas, right here, making fresh. Look at that. And then here's the just a little small section of the markets. They go on and on and on. And here's the markets here, and then right up there is the big church that I just visited. So close to this street. Look at how packed this marketplace is. Can't even walk, it's so packed. This is real San Salvador here in the markets. Look at all this. It's a Saturday in San Salvador, and the markets are all open, selling everything. Look at this lady with all this garlic she's got. Look at that. Got soap. Everyone has their own specialty that they're selling. This guy over here, what has he got? Toothpaste. Lady's got eggs. This lady has a little bit of everything here. Look at this lady, blankets. Even the heat can't draw these people away from here. They're all attracted. Look how big these cabbages are. Look at this. Cabbage on steroids. Look at this thing. Never seen a cabbage this big compared to my hand. Look at that. Wow. Really nice big cabbage. If you thought those cabbage were big, look at these carrots. Good Lord, look at these carrots. Huge. Here's the vegetable and fruit section now of the store. Look at all this. Looking for a watermelon. See if I can get a deal on a watermelon around here. But I haven't seen any. And over here, look, a big plaza going up into this area. People out here, look at this guy barbecuing on the top porch right there on the business, his restaurant there. No dull moment in San Salvador at all. So this is very interesting. Nobody told me San Salvador would be like this. It's busy, it's crowded, but it's very productive. They're getting things done. They're working on improving this city. I'm already predicting within, the next 10 years, this is going to be a prime tourist attraction for a lot of people coming to San Salvador to visit it, as well as El Salvador, the whole country. But I'm very impressed. They take the US dollar, like I've been saying, and it makes it really easy to get around and to understand how much you're paying. And the prices are a lot cheaper for things that you'd pay in America. So it's now lunchtime in San Salvador. I'm going to have this pizza right here and see how it goes. This is a chicken with chicken on pizza. And let me try the first piece here and see how this tastes. Ooh, hot, 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 hot. Look at that, thick cheese and a real thick crust, actually. Let's see. Really good. Thick crust, but the cheese is really thick also. Outstanding. Very happy with it. Look at the old classic buildings here, and then also the telephone wires, so they're going every which way. Kind of reminds me of Thailand a little bit. As the sun slowly starts to go down here in San Salvador, I'm going to make my way out of here. And I thoroughly enjoyed my stay here in San Salvador, even though short. as it was. I'm very much impressed with this country. It is coming up to be the next big tourist destination. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and thank you so much for watching.
Never lost Roma with Phil.